Peace, YouTube. This is HG Recovery 87. Today I'm going to do something a little different because, as everybody know, it's September the 11th, and today would be 17 years that my dad passed away. He passed away September the 11th, 2000. He had cancer, and yes, he was a veteran. He fought in the Persian Gulf War, so he's been gone for 17 years. He died when I was 13 years old. So I just want to talk a little bit about this day and also about a veteran himself that has inspired me to make this video today. Yes, like I said, my father, he was a veteran, and he fought in the Persian Gulf War that was against Saddam Hussein, and he passed away September the 11th, 2000. Like I said, I was 13 years old, and now I am 31 years old, so it's somewhat of a, well, not somewhat, it's a hard day for me, of course, but he was a hero, and we love the heroes, we love all the veterans, and all the people who just fought for our freedom. 100%. So, yes, I am a daughter of a veteran. He served his country, and he died for his country, basically. So, I want to say rest in peace to everybody who died on September the 11th, 2001, with the World Trade Centers and Pentagon. I want to say rest in peace, and you are all in our memories, just like my father is, in our memories. His name is Jerry Lee Holloway. He was Cadet Holloway. And being now that I'm 31 years old, it's crazy. It's crazy to just think I was 13 years old when my dad passed away. So that was very, very hard for me. Very, very hard, I still miss him. He was a great father. He was a great father. He was 32 when he passed away. So he was very young. Very young. Being that I'm 31 years old now. He was very young. Really had a lot of life ahead of him. And it really hurt my mom. It hit my mom hard because she sat there and she went through so much with her husband. He was basically he was dealing with the Veterans Hospital in Dallas, Texas. We lived in Fort Worth, Texas, actually, with my mom and dad and stuff. So we lived in Fort Worth, Texas. My mom, she had to drive every day to the Veterans Hospital, which is in Dallas, Texas. So she had to drive all the way from Fort Worth to Dallas, like every day, it was times she had to drive like early in the morning, to get, my dad I'd seen, and I remember, I remember my mother having, she also had to be my dad's nurse, and so they was basically doing like, because he had, like I said, he died from cancer. He had a tumor on his back, and my mother, she had to basically care for him, of course, and she had to change like the dressing on his back and stuff when they removed the tumor. But basically what happened is when they removed the tumor from my dad on his back, when they opened his back up, it basically spread it. So the tumor was the size of a grapefruit. And when they operated on him at the Dallas Veterans Hospital, the cancer spread it. So, come to find out, the reason why my father developed cancer was because when he was in the Persian Gulf War, and this is so important for people to know, the people that's in the military that's going over there to all of these different countries and fighting in these wars, they are really, really risking their lives. Like, that's just 100%. They're risking their lives, because from what I was told, that my father told my mother, is that when they went and they fought in the Persian Gulf War against Saddam Hussein had shot a Scud missile, and the Scud missile, when he shot it, all of the soldiers that was in that area, they all got whiff of it. So it went in their body. The Scud missile went in their body. He shot off some type of powder, and the powder got on every soldier that was out there's skin. So the poison got in my father's body, and it developed into a tumor on his back. And of course the tumor was malignant and turned into cancer. So that's how he developed cancer, from going over there to the Persian Gulf and trying to defend his country and fight Saddam Hussein, and ended up getting shot with the Scud missile, with the toxic powder, and it come back home and develop it and still die. He still died. So it's messed up. It's really messed up. Because he was a great man. He's a great man. And I mean, he was great. Like, he loved my mother. He's a good husband. He's a good father. And I miss him so much. So 17 years ago, September the 11th, I lost my father, who was a veteran, who was in the Army. So, rest in peace, Daddy. to say rest in peace to all of the other people who went through the same experience that I went through a year later, September the 11th, 2001. He died September the 11th, 2000. And then the World Trade Centers got hit in 2001. And at that time I was 14 years old, because it was a year later. So I was 14 years old and I was sitting in my classroom. And they had turned on the news. I was already sad because I had lost my dad that year before. So I was already sad. And I was like, I don't want to watch any TV. I don't want to do anything. I lost my dad. I miss my dad. My dad's been gone for a year this day. And I kid you not, this is so crazy. They turned on the TV and I sat there and watched, well, the whole classroom sat there and watched the World Trade Centers being hit. While I was already in the classroom, in my own corner, not wanting to be bothered because I had lost my dad a year before. So while I'm sitting here watching these World Trade Centers being hit, I am in disbelief because I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm sitting here mourning my father, and then on this same day, everybody else starts mourning with me. That was a supernatural, I don't even know how to explain it, but I cannot believe that happened on that same day that my father had died. That was the same day that my dad had died. A year before, a year after. So I was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was the same day. And everybody else started mourning with me. But at that time, I thought I was so alone because I'm like, my dad died September the 11th, 2000. And that's when I knew that something was seriously different. Something was seriously different about me. For everybody to start mourning on that same day and same time that I was mourning. So that has stuck with me, of course, since it happened. Since September the 11th happened, my head have been in just, I don't know. I've just been in just total shock. Because like I couldn't believe it. But to lighten up my mood, I already knew that the universe was working because I was sitting up there just looking on my phone, and one of my recommendations on my YouTube channel, I found this story about this veteran. He's a retired Marine. His name is Luther. And he's from Rochester, New York. And he's 99 years old. And he walks 6 miles to the hospital to see his wife every day. She has a brain tumor. Damn cancer. She has a brain tumor. And she's been in there ever since they found out, you know, that she had the brain tumor. So she's been diagnosed with cancer. And Luther is 99 years old, and he's a retired Marine. And man, he is in so much shape. He does push-ups. Like the push-ups things, that was just wow. That really, really blew my mind, because he's 99 years old and he's sitting up there doing push-ups like a 25-year-old, and he's walking 6 miles every single day to go to the hospital just to be with his wife, just to see his wife. He's 99 years old. Like he don't shake. He don't get tired. Like none of that. He's doing push-ups like a 25-year-old. So that was amazing. So at the I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description box, so you can just click down up under this video to you can click on that video. And I thought that would be a good video to show you guys, being that he is a veteran and he's 99 years old, he's still living, and the beautiful thing that he's doing for his wife, that's just amazing. So just to lighten everything up, which I know y'all are hurt today. I'm hurt. I'm very hurt. I feel y'all pain. I'm going through it with y'all. And we're in Texas, and it's rainy. It's so dreary outside. I was surprised that it's raining like that, but it's ugly outside. It's a really, really cloudy, rainy day. So it's not a beautiful day today. It's not. It looks like a sad day, basically. So yes, I want y'all to watch that video, and I hope that it brings some type of smile to your face. Warms your heart in some kind of way, because he does this all out of love, and he's still going no matter what. So I just want to let everybody know that I want to thank you for your support, and may your load of your heart be lifted, be lightened, because I know that a lot of us have a heavy heart today, and I'm a part of that group, and I'll be fine. Like I said, I was 13 years old, so when I was 13 years old, best believe, I went crazy. I found out that my dad had passed away while I was at school. I went crazy. They shut down the school. How crazy I went. They literally shut down the school. Like nobody could, no teachers could open their doors. Like they all had to lock their doors. And they was basically like, there's a student that is not stable right now. And I was just running the halls and I was screaming because I lost my dad. And I was a child. So I was very hurt. And my dad, my father, he was the best thing that ever happened to me. He was my best friend. He was my everything. Like, I was a daddy's girl. And my daddy taught me everything. Like, I didn't know how to read. My father taught me how to read. So when I say that he was a big important part of my life, and when I lost him, I lost it. Because, man, he was amazing. So I love you, Jerry Lee Holloway. You've been gone 17 years. I'm still your little girl, your baby girl. I love you, I miss you. I will never forget about you. And, keep resting in peace. Rest in peace, all of the victims in the September 11, 2001 World Trade Center attack and the attack on the Pentagon. I want to thank you to all my supporters, to all the people who have subscribed to me. I love y'all, and I really appreciate y'all. And y'all enjoy this video. I hope this video gives y'all comfort. And just, I hope y'all be okay. Till next time, peace.